Hey everybody, it's Harold with Buckeye Outdoors, and we have another Lumintop. Lumintop was very nice and sent me a few of their lights for review. And in full disclosure, Lumintop directly did send me these lights. They also are very aware of how I do my reviews, and if there's something wrong, I'm going to say it. I am as unbiased as possible. That's just the way it goes with my channel. If companies don't like it, then they shouldn't send me lights. So if there's a problem, I say it. So, people don't know much about me. I mean, they may know that I used to race mountain bikes for over 25 years. And outdoor and lighting on a bike at nighttime is essential. I have a few really good lights. This is looking like a solid light so far, but this is just our first look. So let me get rid of this cat. I have to juggle a lot here, guys, because of my cats, right? This is the B01. Pardon me, losing my voice, man. All right, so the first thing you'll notice are those yellow stickies. Those were from the battery contacts. I'll talk about that in a second because I had a bit of a problem with those. You do have your Lumintop warranty card. Bing. You have your Lumintop manual that goes over some of the pertinence of this light, if I can get it to focus. Let me find the English version of that. One thing I'm going to say right off the bat, IP68. Do you have any idea how difficult it can be to find a bike light that's IP68? It's harder than you think. A lot of bike lights are not IP68 rated. It's kind of frustrating, I ain't gonna lie to you. So the first thing you get is the lanyard. It's a Lumintop lanyard. Pretty decent, right? I mean, it's a lanyard. Some people hate them. I use them. Use them quite a bit, honestly. You have an O-ring and a split ring. You have a fairly decent looking, I don't know if it's branded or not. It's not branded, but it's micro USB, not Type-C. Packaging is pretty decent. The holster it comes with, not the holster, but the mount. This is the mount. I've been playing with it already quite a bit. It's got kind of a rubberized top. And then it's got a ratcheting system, and that's how it tightens up on your bars. I like it. I was a little concerned about how the light is going to really hold in there, but we'll see. I'm sure it's going to be just fine. It really grabs the light well, so I don't think we'll have any kind of problem with that. So the light itself is beautiful. This is a good looking light right here from Lumintop. She's beautiful. The little rabbit for the Lumintop rabbit will turn like red, I think blue, green, red, to tell you the battery life if I'm correct. Like I said, this is just a first look. We're not really reviewing this thing right now. Really nice deep cooling fins, and that, you know, when you're riding along, this thing is really going to stay cool. Now you'll notice, of course, it's a bike light, so the lighting is going to be very directional on this, and that's intentional. You'll notice that the top of the light truly is up here. If you flip it upside down, the light's going to aim in a different direction. So the beam is going to be kind of going down at the road, not straight out. What a great looking light, right? I mean, it's beautiful. It really is. And you can absolutely carry this as a handheld light. And that's kind of how I'm going to test this. I'm actually going to test it mounted to the bike. Then I'm going to take another beam shot measure test. Will be holding it by hand. So the way the whole package works, obviously, is it's mounted to your bars right there. Pop your light in. You're good to go. She's not coming loose. She's in there pretty good. It would sit in that position, so when you're riding, you can hit your button accordingly. So that's telling me I got a good battery. Modes: low, medium, high, low, medium, high. And I'm going to check, because I haven't really checked. Let's see what other modes we have, if that's just the only one. All right. So twice for turbo. There's turbo. And strobe would be Okay, from off, press and hold. So there's your strobe. So again, you know, warning for people who are sensitive in your SOS. So very cool. Very nice light. I really digging this light right now. It's absolutely just beautiful. I can't wait to get out and test this thing. It's just a great looking light, right? So let's compare it to this little guy, another Lumintop for size reference. And let's compare it to a PD36 for size reference. All right. Another good size comparison might be a C8. Let me put this tail cap back on. Okay. So this is going to be an interesting little light. I think it's going to be interesting using it as a handheld light. I have to tell you, Lumintop, this is beautifully done. What a good looking light. It really is. Look forward to using this bad boy. There's a couple more reasons. Now, the yellow stickies, this does come with a supplied 18650 battery in a holder. Okay, so the only problem I had was when I took it off, you'll see the residue that those left behind. They left a bit of residue, and I've been trying to scrape it off, so just know that. 2600 milliamp hour, 18650 with protection circuit. Now the other thing to know is this comes with a sleeve. Okay, so this is the 18650 sleeve, right? So why? Because you could use 3 different types of batteries in this. You can also use 21700s. They'll work in here, or 18650, or my cold weather favorite, 123s. Right? Voila! So it has that triple fuel type of capability. I'm knocking the camera everywhere. I'm just all happy today. It does have that triple fuel capability where you can use the 18650, a 21700, or throw that little sleeve in there and you can throw a few 123s in there. And I like the 123. I like that option because I spend a lot of time in the winter time in the outdoors. And what does that mean? Well, it means it's freaking cold. So lithium ions, as many might know, don't always do too well when it's freezing cold. They tend to really sag and take a bit of a beating out there. So yeah, they don't do well in the cold. I don't care what anybody tells you. Take a look down in the tube there, nice little spring. So I'm excited about this light. This thing is awesome, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I cannot wait to get this on my bike. I really can't. This is going to be a fun review of this one. But yeah, you have that capability of using, 123s, 21700, which is great for additional runtime. I mean, the runtimes were pretty good on this, but I mean, those runtimes are based on an 18. Yeah, these runtimes are based on a 2600 milliamp hour 18650. This light will work with a 21700, and could you imagine the runtimes at that? I mean, you could have 4 to 5 hours on high and maybe 4 hours on turbo. I don't know. Well, of course, step down, but you get my point. That 450 lumens, for 4.5, 5 hours, that would be pretty awesome. It's a nice light. They've done a great job on this. So again, with this light, how we're going to do it is we're going to do 2 beam shot reviews. The 1 beam shot review, we're going to be holding and carrying the light like we would a flashlight, because this light, you can do that with it, right? I mean, you can do that. The second review, And that first review will be distance, you know, measured distance. The second review is going to be more of on the bike, real world environment, riding around. How do the beams look in a dark alley? How do they look on grass? That kind of thing. We're actually going to be riding the bike and testing the light. Looking forward to this. Again, thank you to Lumintop for this. If you've watched this so far and you followed me this long, you might as well smash and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Send me love mail, send me hate mail, send me something. And hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.